Chapter 19. You can't. Thank you to all who reviewed. I really want to finish this before I graduate, so I'll be updating as often as possible. I promise you guys. Now, on with the chapter that you've all been waiting for. As the entire group stood there staring at the boy that was supposed to be dead, three things happened. First, the dead boy started laughing madly at the looks on all the faces in front of him. Second, Tori handed Nellie to Melu, who just took the girl mutely, staring straight ahead. And finally, the entire group's eyes to widen in surprise, because Tori went charging forward, raising his fist in the air and throwing a punch strong enough to knock his ex-friends flying at least 3 feet. The only problem is, Tori's hand went right through him. As Tori stood straight, wide-eyed at his fist flying through what would be Dex's stomach, the dead boy laughed again, then ran forward, hoping to give his friend some sort of backup.
Tori, you really are a fool. First you take my slut of ex-girlfriend and try to make her feel like a real person. And now you want to hit me? Idiot. Shut up, Dex. Nellie's a real person, and a better one than you ever were, Tori told him, pissed off beyond all reason. Everyone could tell that the usually shy and quiet boy was mad. If looks could kill, Dex could be dead. Again. Stupid boy. Came the only reply before Tori was electrocuted and he fell to the ground. Lan and Chow ran forward and held Tori up, before jumping backwards together, away from the threat that was Dex. Dex, why are you here? How did you survive? We saw you. We saw what happened. Maya cried out, clinging to a nest that she didn't hit her head on the floor or something. Doesn't matter. I'm here and I'm back with a vengeance. Natalie is mine. This whole city will be mine soon enough. You can't, Adele exclaimed from PT, hearing the voice of the one person she hated for her entire life. Mary doesn't want to be with you, and we won't let you take the city without a fight, Lan yelled, trying to keep his anger in check. Chell was doing the same, but he still seemed to remain extremely cool on the outside. Oh, so you want to fight? Then a fight you can have. Dex began to fade away, and his voice echoed hauntingly throughout the church before the altar began to sink into the ground and a huge fan rose up and took its place. The fan began to blow at full blast, forcing the whole group out the doors and onto the sidewalk. Sim matched grimaced as his back sunk to Charles' limo door, but he had on tightly to manage that she wouldn't feel any of it. Is everyone okay? Yai questioned, rubbing her back and head and back, before she stood up. The Padre boys got up, but only two of them nodded. Tori was out cold. Natalie, who Melu was holding, was very still also. Those two aren't. Apparently, Natalie was so afraid that she fainted. Poor girl, Melu said, ignoring the way her arms were stinging from holding onto Natalie so tightly. Yai nodded, and they all got into Charles' limo, heading directly for the hospital. He tried to lay the couple out, each on their own bench, but because there were too many people in the car, they allowed them to sit up, leaning against the seats. Hurry, was all Chad had to say to the driver before they went speeding up to the hospital. At the hospital? She just fainted. Here, use this bottle to wake her up. As for the young man, he has several burns. Once we put some ointment on these, he should be fine as well. Make sure that both of them get lots of rest though, a nurse told the group, handing them a bottle to place on Natalie's nose. She had laid the girl in a hospital bed anyways, since they were in the ER. Of course, Yai answered, taking the bottle and opening it. She plucked her nose and ran it under Natalie's, making sure it was close enough for the girl to get a couple of huge whiffs. The result, of course, was Natalie boarding up and coughing loudly, for looking around her at all the worried faces. Where are we? Natalie asked, looking around the clean white room. At the hospital. Why? You fainted, Natalie, Melu told her, sitting on the edge of the bed with Yai. Oh! Nate then remembered what happened and turned with a scared look on his face. Where is he? What happened to him? Who? Yai questioned. Not sure Nellie was talking about Dex or Tori. Tori! Where is Tori? And Dex? Was he really there? Well, Tori is... Not so to say, but a sound at the doorway stopped him from speaking. I'm right here. Tori smiled at Natalie from the doorway, even though there were bandages on his arms and legs. Natalie pushed the cover and jumped out of the bed, running to Tori and hugging him tightly without pressuring his wounds. As soon as he put his arms around her and hugged her back, Natalie burst into tears and hugged Tori tighter. Should we leave them alone? Mr. Mush was the group that was watching too. No, we should give the girl off with Tori before she makes a collapse from pain. Natalie cried, worrying that Tori would indeed collapse from pain. However, he didn't do anything but smile more and hug Natalie, allowing her to cry on him when she felt like stopping.
After 5 straight minutes, Nellie stopped and together she and Troy sat on the hospital bed. The rest of the group would just watch them in silence, wondering what to do about this new problem. So, how did we get out of there? Troy asked quietly, after a few more silent minutes had passed. Dex forced us out with the fan the size of Charles Dimmel, only fatter, I said, grimacing as he remembered hitting the pavement. Oh, what a joyful experience. Not. Wow, he's certainly creative. Troy decided that his simple half-joke comment would suffice. He didn't want to say what was really on his mind. Beside him, Nellie had fallen asleep, and was currently laid out across the bed, her feet hanging over the side. What are we going to do? I inquired, looking around at the large group in the room. Her answer came from the only person she called an old woman, Maddie. We had to prepare, of course. For what? To fight, duh. What else would we prepare for? A ball in his honor? I don't think the rest of the world would like to see the kid blow his brains out, do you? Well, of course not, old woman. But that doesn't change what you're asking of us. You want us to fight? Yes. All of us. How? He's going to use guts, man. You all know that. With the DAs out nowadays, I'm quite sure that's what he's going to do. How do you know? He's in next War 3. Just like Billy over there. They use their navies. It's what we all do, Maddie stated matter-of-factly, with much nodding his head behind her agreement. We just don't know when he's going to strike, Chad added, his arms crossed in front of his chest. Yeah, Maddie replied, nodding with much this time. So now what? Now next, I know what all of it meant. We wait. 4 days later, it was a normal day again. The birds were chirping and singing, the sun was shining brightly, and our favorite group was watching it all through the very clean windows of the classroom. What a day! A student came in and handed a small silver paper to Miss Maury, who got up and walked in to see her desks. The student gave about the class and walked out the door quietly. Tori, please go to the office right now. Miss Maury walked to Tori's desk and handed the pass, causing a few of the students to look at her oddly. Tori had never gotten in trouble before, so they knew that wasn't it. Why was he going to the office? Nellie just smiled as Tori got up, and when Tori smiled back, she knew he wasn't in trouble. She, too, was wondering why Tori was going to the office, but she was sure he'd tell her as soon as he got back. Miss Maury went back to the front of the classroom, continuing on with the lesson while Nellie watched the clock. 10 minutes passed by, with Nellie watching, and Tori still wasn't back. 20 minutes. 30. 45 minutes and still no Tori. Nellie was beginning to worry. She glanced at the clock again as finally an hour went by, and then 30 minutes later, the bell for school to be over rang, crystal clear throughout the school. Was Tori still in the office? That Tori still in the office? Nellie made the question, saying out loud what Nellie had been thinking in her head. I guess so. Maybe we should go by the office and make sure he's there, Nellie interjected, and Milo nodded, taking Nellie's arm and walking out the classroom to the office. Yeah, Nan and Chad trailed behind the two girls, glancing around the hallway for anything suspicious. However, there wasn't anything in the hallway that wasn't normal. That is, until they walked past Tori's locker and saw the lock missing. Whoa, what's Tori's lock? Nan asked, looking at the spot where his lock should be. I don't know. Now Nellie was starting to worry. She walked out of the locker and opened it, only to find it dead empty. There was nothing in the locker, not even dust. What was going on? Oh my gosh. Nellie covered her mouth as she realized what was happening. Yikes suddenly came to the realization too, and then Chad. The only time the locker is this empty and clean is when a student moves away from the school, Guy stated, trying to keep Nellie calm. No, he isn't, Nellie said, not believing her ears. Tori couldn't be moving. He would have told her. Yes, he is. That's the only reason why all his books are gone, but why his locker is this clean. When the student moves, they have to clear all the stuff out of the locker and clean it. He would have told me. Now, maybe he didn't even know. Some parents do that to make it easy on their children. But what about our project? What about the baby? The babies were in for their weekly checkups yesterday, remember? We won't get them back until tomorrow. I have to know for myself, Nellie said. Then she took up a dead run to Tori's house, stopping only to get her bike so that she would get there faster. She made it to his house in less than 3 minutes, and sure enough, right there in front of Tori's house was a moving truck. Tori! Nellie shouted from the sidewalk. She dropped her bike and ran up the stairs to Tori's house. With the door open and there stood Tori, with an extremely sad look on his face. Nellie hugged him before saying anything, and he hugged her back, not speaking. You can't! Nellie, I just found out today. I'm so sorry. Tori, you can't. We need you here. What if Dex comes? Or what if Tori shook his head and placed his finger on Ned's lips, pushing immediately. If he comes, then I'll come back. Well, where are you moving to? Why are you moving? Can you just live with me? Meg was feeling desperate. She needed Tori there with her. He was the only one who made her feel safe. Nellie, you know I can't. That wouldn't look right at all. Who cares? Tori, I don't want you to leave. I know, Nellie, and I don't want to leave. Then why? But Dad's company expanding, so we had to move to Yumland. Yumland? That's so far away. Ned was close to crying now. Tori was really leaving her. What was he supposed to do now?